I take it that I'm in the presence of the spirit of Christmas yet to come. You are about to show me shadows of things that have not happened, but will happen in the time before us. Is that not so, Spirit? Spirit, I fear you more than any specter I have ever seen. Will you not speak to me? Very well. Lead on then. The night is passing fast, and it is precious time to me. Lead on, Spirit. And so I told them it was a sock exchange! Those men. That's nice.
That is brilliant!
Yes, stock exchange.
I know.
It's like a second home to me.
No, I don't know anything about it either way. I only know he's dead.
When did he die?
Last night, I believe.
Oh, what was the matter with him? I thought he'd never die.
God knows.
What has he done with his money?
I haven't heard. Left it with his company, perhaps. I only know he hasn't left it to me.
Well, it's likely to be a cheap funeral. I don't know anyone who'd go to it. Suppose we make a party and volunteer.
I don't mind going, if a lunch is provided. But I must be fed for all the trouble it's worth.
Well, it matters little to me either way. I never wear black gloves, and I've never eat lunch, but I'll offer to go, if anyone else will. Well, off to business. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
How they know? Sense of decency or decorum? Spirit, what is this? Why are you showing me this?
Hell, you better watch yourself! I was here first. Mrs. Dilber should be after me, then the Undertaker's wife can't be fit. Well, isn't this something, Joe? All of us met here without even meaning it.
Well, you couldn't have met in a better place. Don't be shy, we're all suitable to our calling. We're well matched, to be sure.
What odds then? What odds, Mrs. Dilber? Every person has a right to take care of himself. You always did.
That's true indeed. No man must sell.
Well then, don't stand there staring as if you was afraid, woman. Who's the wiser? We're not gonna pick holes in each other's coats, I suppose.
No, indeed.
We should hope not. Very well then. Who's the worse for the loss of a few things like these? Not a dead man, I suppose.
No, indeed.
If you wanted to keep him after he was dead, the wicked old Scrooge, why was he more natural in his lifetime? If he had been, he'd have someone to look after him after he was struck with death, instead of lying and gasping out there all alone by himself.
It's the Jew's word that ever was spoken, Miss Oliver. It's a judgment on him.
It should have been Abigail one. You can count on it. If I could have laid my hands on anything else. Now open the bundle, Joe, and let me know its value to you. Speak out plain. I'm not afraid to be the first. I'm afraid for them to see it. We knew pretty well we were helping ourselves before we met, I believe. It's no sin to see to one's livelihood.
Oh, Mrs. Tackleton, you've been a busy woman. Let's see, seal. Handful days.
A pair of sleeves. buttons. I'll give you £1.08, and not another sixpence if I were to be boiled for it. Now who's next? White moustache, Mrs. Dilber. You see, I always give too much to the ladies. It's a weakness of mine, and that's the way I ruin myself. £3 even, Mrs. Dilber. And if you ask for more and make it an open question, why, I'll repent of being so liberal and knock off £0.5.
No, I do my bundle, Joe. I was first.
And what do you call this? Bed curtains?
Bed curtains!
You mean to say you took him down, wings and all, with him lying there?
And why not? It wasn't out to catch us cold without him, I dare say.
Oh, I sure hope he didn't die anything catching, eh?
I wouldn't be afraid of that. I was too fond of his company than yours about if you did.
Ah, you may look through that shirt and your eyes ache. You won't find an old linen nor a threadbare place. It's the best he had, and a fine one too. They'd have wasted him but for me.
And what do you call wasting?
Why, putting on him to be buried, to be sure.
£4, 6 shillings, and 2 pence. And not another 6 pence if I was to be boiled for it.
And that's how it ends. He scared everyone away from him when he was alive to profit us when he was dead!
Spirit, this is a fearful place. Surely there can be no reason to bring me to this God-forsaken part of the city. Except that the case of this unhappy man might be my own. Yes, the items they have stolen are similar to mine. I see the point. But surely there's someone who feels some emotion caused by this man's death. Show that person to me. I beg you.
Oh, finally you've come, Thomas. What have you heard? Is it good or bad?
It's bad, I'm afraid.
Are we ruined, Thomas? Did he deny you the time you asked for? Has he evicted us?
There's hope yet, Caroline.
Only if he repents, that old man's up. Nothing is past hope that such a miracle has happened.
He's past repenting, dear. He is dead!
Dead? Oh, God be praised! Lord, forgive me.
I thought he was merely trying to avoid me. But what I have been told is quite true. Not only was he very ill, but he was dying even then.
To whom will that debt be transferred?
Oh, I don't know. But by that time, we'd be ready with the money. And even if we weren't, it would be bad fortune indeed to find a creditor who was as merciless as he. We may sleep tonight with light hearts, Caroline.
Spirit, I asked to be shown some emotion connected with the dead. Why, you show me only pleasure. I demand to be shown some tenderness connected with the dead.